वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह Hello friends, welcome to season 3 of Sikh History Sakhi podcast. I am Harpreet Kaur, your host. Friends, do you remember we discussed how Goindwal was established in season 2? Well, if not, a quick reminder for you all. Pai Gonda had approached Guru Angad Dev Ji seeking help to establish his land. Then Guru Sahib had sent Guru Amar Das Ji, and through Guruji's seva, Goindwal became not just a town but a spiritual home where thousands came to remember Vahiguru. And moreover, Goindwal's name was inspired from Pai Gonda's name. However, years later, after Gonda had offered his land to Guru Sahib with complete love and devotion, his own sons began to think very differently. They started thinking and believing, as mentioned in Sri Suraj Prakash. सगरो नगर हमारो है अरपै पेट यहाँ जो रह श्री गुर को कर अह बिसाला देत नहीं सो कछ किस काला आवत इनको दर्ब बडेरे चले देग नर अचय कनेरे उचित अभय इन ते तन लीजे हक चौधरता को कह दीजे meaning this whole city belongs to us because our father gave this land to the guru. Every day, people bring offerings, expensive gifts, and even kings bow before him. Langar feeds thousands because of our land. We have a right to all of this. The Guru should give us our share from these donations. They spread around that this land is their father's and they deserved all that. Friends, isn't that what greed does? It doesn't just make us want more, it changes how we see everything. The very place that their father saw as an opportunity to serve Guru Sahib, his sons saw as a business opportunity. As Gurbani warns us on Ang 50, ज्यों कुकर हरकाया तावे दे दिस जाए लोभी जंत न जाने Pukh apukh sab khai, meaning like the mad dog running around in all directions, the greedy person, unaware, grabs everything that comes in his way. Then one day, their greed reached this level that they arrived at Guru Amar Das Ji's Darbar filled with entitlement and demanded, this land belongs to our family. Every day people bring offerings. It is time you gave us our share. There was no anger in Guru Sahib's response. Rather, with a gentle smile, Guru Amar Das Ji said normally, if you wish, you can sit in the langar and eat to your heart's content each and every day. But I possess no wealth. Whatever comes into the Guru's house is immediately used in service of people. My dear friends, this is one of the most beautiful lessons of Sikhi. The offerings made in Guru's Darbar were never for Guru's personal riches because every offering belonged to the Sangat. It became langar for the hungry, shelter for travelers, and seva for those in need. Nothing was stored away for personal comfort because Guru Sahib himself lived in complete detachment. As we have learned till now, Guru Amar Das Ji had the simplest food, simplest clothes, and he never kept anything for himself. But Gonda's sons were adamant and said harshly, we do not want langar. We have plenty of food. We can get food whenever we want. We want the money. We want our share in all the offerings you are receiving. In earlier years, it was quite less, so we did not ask. But now it's time. There are thousands of people coming here every day. We want our share. However, Guru Sahib said again, as mentioned in Sri Suraj Prakash, तन को लोभ करत हो टेर गुर के सदन मिलेगी देग अवर लोभ त्यागो तुम बेग काहे तृष्णा अधिक करत हो हम सो तन के हेत अर्थ हो. Meaning, Guru Sahib said gently again, in Guru's house there is only deg, not treasure. Let go of this greed. I possess no wealth, nor do I keep any wealth for myself. Friends, the Guru's house exists to serve, not to accumulate. Guru Sahib owned nothing, he simply gave everything. Even after hearing Guru Sahib's words, their hearts did not soften. The argument grew longer and louder. Finally, in anger, they stood up and declared, very well, we will go to Delhi and complain against you again. Now, confident that they would finally win their case, Gonda's sons travelled all the way to the royal court in Delhi. But, friends, when someone stands against Almighty, they are never truly victorious, as mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 314. Satgur no nindak maha ahankari. O nark kor pave boh pari, meaning the slanderer of the true Guru, consumed by ego, ultimately falls into terrible suffering. And as this was true for Gonda's sons. Before their complaint even reached Emperor Akbar, it had already been investigated. The governor of Lahore personally visited Goindwal and found nothing but love, langar, seva, and people immersed in the remembrance of Vaheguru. Every accusation against Guru Sahib was dismissed. However, still blinded by their greed, they stood before Akbar, hoping the emperor would rule in their favor. My dear friends, instead, they left the court humiliated. Their false accusations were rejected. They were publicly disgraced. And they were even beaten and driven away in shame. The news spread quickly, not only through Delhi, but all the way back to Goindwal. The very people they had hoped would support them now witnessed by Gonda's son's humiliation. Society turned its back on them and they returned home with their heads lowered. All of this has been mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 306 as ਤੜ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਸਬਤ ਜਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਈ ਬੇਮੁਖ ਸਣੈ ਨਫਰੈ ਪੌਲੀ ਪੌਦੀ ਫਾਵਾ ਹੋਇ ਕੈ ਉਠ ਕਰ ਆਇਆ. Meaning, the very men who had gone to slander Guru Sahib returned with their own faces blackened in disgrace, publicly humiliated. They were beaten, rejected by society, and even their own relatives distanced themselves from them. In the end, they lost both worldly honor and spiritual peace. Friends, through this, Gurbani reminds us of an eternal truth. No one who slanders Almighty ever truly succeeds. The Guru's honor is protected by Almighty Himself, while falsehood ultimately destroys the one who spreads it. As mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 1046. मनमुख निंदा कर कर विगुत्ता, अंतर लोभ भौंके जिस कुत्ता. Meaning, the self-willed manmukh indulges in slander and is thus ruined. The dog of greed barks within him. I hope this brings some peace to your hearts. Thank you.